Genshin Impact has just announced the new quality of life coming to the new version. So we're going to go through the entire post and talk about which ones are going to be most impactful and whether each one and overall is a hit or a miss. Welcome to Jello Impact, where we build and test every single character to help you decide who you want to wish for and build. In partnership with Tactor, we are giving away both a Citlali and a Moeka. I just posted a brand new article, the 5-star wished priority for Genshin Impact, going through all the top 5 stars and the teammates tier list for each of them, all in one convenient place for you to read yourself and to send to your new player friends. In addition, I have a guide on how to build every meta 4-star, and I'm always adding new 4-stars to this guide. It's a one-stop shop for you and, again, your new player friends. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is to come and comment on these articles. It's absolutely free. Full instructions are in the pinned comment below. Cross co-op mode now available for world levels 9 and 8 and 9, an increased artifact inventory limit. All right, exciting. I just noticed my artifact inventory is getting a bit full. So they're obviously working with my account directly, and now that they see mine's getting full, they're gonna finally increase it. Very nice. And co-op mode for world level 8 and 9 is actually good because that's kind of when co-op is most fun. It kind of loses its appeal when you get too high of a world level. So when someone's early on, and you want to noodle around together in the open world, that's sort of when it's the most fun to do it, I think. But let's get into it. Visit other travelers' worlds more freely. Cross co-op mode now available for world level 8 and 9. In order for you to enjoy a more comfortable co-op experience, in version 4.3, travelers with world levels 8 and 9 will be able to freely enter others' worlds. So you can go to someone else's world and get higher end drops. You'll be fighting harder enemies, but you'll get higher end drops. That's pretty fun. If you have a new friend coming in, they can join your world. You can farm the open world together. You'll totally carry them, but they'll get extra rewards. That's kind of fun. Doesn't impact me very much. I don't play open world anymore. I wish I could. I wish there was more stuff to do in the open world, but you know, that's not what Genshin is. But I think that this is a nice change. Seamless, repeatable boss fights. It's so interesting how they just keep like making it more and more and more fast to fight the bosses again. Like first there was the countdown timer, then they shortened it, then they made it instant, and now they're like making it instant on the spot. And this is great. I think this is great. I think there's a new boss probably coming for one of the new characters, so that's going to be super helpful for all of us farming boss materials. I also saw a comment saying that for less powerful phones or PCs, not having to like teleport out and back in, you save on load times, which is just really nice. So good on them for, you know, slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Upgraded recommendations to quickly select suitable artifacts. And obviously everyone is going to complain about still, they're doing everything possible except for adding the artifact loadout. And I kind of have a middle ground approach. Like, I do think that they should obviously add artifact loadouts. It would be very useful for me. And I think that the auto equip is really, really nice for players who are not super into things. And the reason why I say this, I went to go open my star rail and I just forgot what artifact sets were supposed to be used on like my different supports and things like that. And I didn't remember what I had, and I know I had switched stuff around before, and so I didn't remember. So rather than having to go look up everything, I just used the auto recommender, and it put a bunch of stuff on there, and it was good enough for me to clear, and I was like, great. So I think people underestimate, especially in this community. If you're watching me, you understand how artifacts are supposed to go. You understand what you're supposed to do. And well, although we should definitely have loadouts, that's definitely a thing we should have. The auto equip, if it's actually decent, is actually really, really nice for the casual player. And just the thing, that casual player is not commenting on any of the YouTube videos. They're not down there in the comments, so they won't be able to say, hey, this has been helpful for me. But Genshin knows that people are using this, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing to have the auto equip give a decent set. And then maybe when they get more into it, that'll reduce the friction to get them playing, because artifacts are complicated as hell when you don't know what you're doing. So it reduces the friction to get people playing, and then once they're more into it, they kind of figured it out. Now they can go online and see, was this actually correct? Is there any other optimizations I can make? Yeah, looking everywhere for artifact recommendations is too troublesome. Totally. What do I do? 2-piece or 4-piece? What artifacts? I totally get it. And it was after going back to Star Rail and forgetting stuff that I really see how useful this actually is. So this is actually, it might not feel good to you, but it is really, really good, because we want the floor, we want the bridge to be made for the people that are having a hard time getting into artifacts. We want that to be a seamless transition to being, if they decide to be more and more into it. So very, very good. Highlighted recommend affixes. This is really, really nice. Well, highlight recommend affixes. Oh, I didn't even see this before. I was thinking of another thing. When you view artifacts on the character interface, there will be a recommended main and minor affixes for the character will be highlighted to help you quickly decide if an artifact suits the character, letting you pick the right ones to enhance or equip. This is really good. This is really, really good as well. Again, anyone watching this, you know what's going on, but the fact that it's not highlighting anything here, but it's highlighting HP percent and crit rate is great. The only problem with this screen is that they're showing hydro damage bonus for Neuvillette when HP is almost always the better choice, but I digress. At least they're close. They're close, okay? Hydro is still good. The recommended affixes will be displayed with a thumbs up. Nice. And they go to the top. That's very, very good. Very, very good. Again, hydro damage worse than HP, but it's okay. It's okay. In addition, to help you save time on calculations and quickly determine the value of artifacts, the new version, when enhancing artifacts or using compare, you'll be able to see the number of times each minor affix has been enhanced. This is awesome. Star Rail has had this since literally the beginning, so it's very nice to see this coming in. This 5.4% is always so sad to see, the double min roll. I doubt they'll ever talk about min and max rolls, but min roll, you can have a different range of crit rate, so 2.4 to 3.9%. So this could be an 8.8% or 7.8% if it was a double max roll, but it's at 5.4 because of a double min roll. So it's rough, buddy. It's rough, buddy. When comparing artifacts with the help of the highlighted recommended affixes and the affix enhancement count to best build your characters. Yeah, that's good. It highlights the good ones and then shows you which ones have been upgraded. This is good. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but that is good. Data source from recently active players. Yeah. Optimization 2, all-in-one artifact recommendations. When equipping artifacts, you can view the artifacts used by recent active players from a convenient one-stop interface via artifact recommendations in the top right corner to easily gather any required information. You can also directly click on the recommended sets, main affixes, and minor affixes to quickly filter existing artifacts. The artifact recommendations for new characters will be available within a week after their release. Very good. It's, again, decreasing the barrier to entry for new players to figure things out. Very, very good. Manually sorting artifacts is way too troublesome. If only we could tie them up in one go. The use recommended order option has been added to the sorting menu. They can arrange artifacts based on their compatibility with your character, saving time and effort. This could actually be useful because it is annoying to scroll through everything. So if it's sorting by set and stat and whatever, even if it's not perfect, it's still going to be better than what we have. So I consider this a win for everyone involved. I like this personally. Artifact inventory limit has been increased. I don't remember what it was before, but 2100, what was it before? 1800. So I'm only halfway. I'm not that far off. I mean, I've still got a long way to go. 2100 though, like feels like 1800 to 2100 isn't like that big of a jump. Like why not 2500? Or I guess they just want to be able to have more news in the future when they feel like they need to increase it more. I don't know. Oh well. And that brings us to the end. So a bit of a smaller update today, but I actually think that this is good. It'd be nice to see a bit more. It'd be nice to see, all the other stuff, but I guess they're probably saving it for, well, who knows? The thing that I want to see the most is the 4-star access, the artifact loadouts, and that's the main thing. The main things that I want to. I mean, there's more. It's just not coming to me right now. I don't have a running list, but I think this is nice. What are people saying? Anything but presets? Yeah. No artifact loadouts? Yeah. Loadout's a forbidden word in the Genshin dev office. It won't add custom loadouts. Instant update is the best feature. No news for the interactive map sync. Oh yeah. Artifact loadouts. Co-op change is nice. Loadouts. Resin recharge time. Toggle for constellations. Yeah, I really want that. Literally the only reason to ever do that is C6 Bennett. It's C6 Bennett and now it's C6 Candace as well. And for 5 people with constellations on 5 stars. Artifact loadouts. Yeah, so that's anything anyone's talking about. And obviously it's true. But let me know what your thoughts. I think it's pretty good. I hope we get loadouts soon. And I think that the 4-star problem is one of the main things they need to address. So that's what I think. Let me know your thoughts. We'll be doing a live stream this Friday for the new update. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for that. Don't forget to check out the new article and comment for a chance to win Seat Lally or Moika. And if you don't want to do any of that, that's totally fine. Just watching the video has been more than enough. Thanks so much. Bye for now.